You okay?
I'll testify.
Tell him yes. Sons of bitches. They want another 20%. So yes. Hold it.
The papers, Mr. Lucan.
A stand-up. Break out those law books, attorney. We're going to trial.
That was a great speech, Mr. Falcon. Yo, Jimmy!
You know that speech where you say how we gotta come down hard on the wannabes? You want to be a hitman, you want to be a crack king. Well, now we got one on our side. I want to be a witness.
You got Lucan.
Mr. U.S. Attorney. Mr. U.S. Attorney?
Yeah.
One for your fan.
Mr. Falcon, excellent. The boat truck, that's good. Fine, thank you, sir. Look this way, please, sir. Can we have one more, please? Just to cover ourselves. Thank you very much. Let me see that stern look, Mr. Falcon.
Okay, guys, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. That'll be enough, okay?
George, he's in the back. Big shit. That should be North Philadelphia.
Hey, Breeze, they're foaming at the mouth out here.
Keep your shirt on.
And Chad wants you to hold off on the cockroaches because he's gone vegetarian. Hey, it only took an hour, but it got here, right? Enjoy. Hello, my name's Sam. I'm going to be your waiter today. We do take personal checks. And, of course, we do honor all major credit cards, provided they're supported by fingerprints and blood tests. Specials are on the board. You need a minute? All right. Hey, look who's here.
How you doing? What can I get you? Good,
Gentlemen,
How you doing?
how'd they do last night?
They lost.
Figures.
Still got a chance, only 2 games behind.
Still got a chance, he says, which he's been saying since the last time they won, which was when? Something like pre the wheel?
So, you think they're gonna break our hearts again?
Well, I figure if a man can't stand to have his heart broken, he don't deserve to be in luck.
I think I could tell her, you know.
George, how you been? Not too bad. Had a good day?
Yeah. Good night, John. See you tomorrow.
Taste this.
That's good. That's good stew.
This is not a stew. This is a casserole.
Stew, casserole, what's the difference?
Maybe about $3 an entree, exactly. Look, we give it a fancy name, make it a Friday night special. Something with Robin Hood in it, you know? It's got venison in it.
Well, why not Bambi? I can see it on the menu. You saw the movie. You've read the book. Now you can eat the stew.
This is a casserole.
Breezy, this is not the theater district. This isn't downtown. Our customers, if it walks like a duck and it squawks like a duck, guess what? It's a duck. And the same goes for stew.
It's a casserole.
It's a stew. Who the hell is that?
Take a look.
pretty good quality. Better than what we've been getting. What's the catch?
He's got to have cash, and he only makes the deliveries after hours.
Like Santa Claus, huh?
Look, we need a new double fryer, okay? And we're for sure gonna get a fire department citation for the grease vent next inspection.
All right. So what do you know? It's Christmas. You joined up.
Ah, Mr. Costello. May the devil not know you're dead until you're a half an hour dead.
You got a problem.
Yeah, I'd like a little more suds on my beer, please.
Oh, you want suds, take a bath. You don't like what comes out of my tap? Don't you have a beer license, your hash joint?
That wouldn't be drinking, that'd be working. Just give me a quarter for the phone and leave me in peace, would ya? Thanks. Oh, did I wake you? Oh, sorry, Breeze. Listen, let me run this by you. You know the kitchen equipment we need you've been talking about? Yeah. So I've been moving some figures around. And we can get one, but it's gonna have to be a reconditioned one. The double fire. It's the one you've been banging my ear about for weeks. So it's 1:30 in the morning. I thought you would want to hear this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I...
Yeah. We can get it. Right.
Kevin, I know I'm late. You don't have to tell me. This is not my side of town.
You're late, Eddie. Not on time.
I said I'm late.
Don't be late again, Eddie.
You. I was washing glasses. I got eyes in the back of my head.
What'd you see?
Oh, come on, mister. I was just trying to make my rent.
Guy shoot someone in your bar and you didn't see nothing?
I'd help you if I could, but I was looking the other way. What can I tell you?
How about you?
Yeah, I saw it. No. No. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's your man. That's him.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. The guy walked right past me after, he did the business. Do you know that guy?
His name's Kevin O'Rourke, a.k.a. the Laughing Boy. Personally, I don't find him so funny. Now he's murdered Eddie Wallace.
Well, that guy is one sick puppy, let me tell you. He says, like, don't be late again.
Well, don't be late again. Your statement says he put a well in front. Well, did he or didn't he?
Thank you.
I got a beeper. You remember any detail, anything at all? You beat me.
All right, here's my card. We're in the meat market. Don't dress up. We sling stew, not casserole.
And we honor all major credit cards, subject to fingerprints and a blood test.
Wife.
Mrs. Paxton.
Hi, honey.
Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Sleep.
You think he's gonna stand up?
Guy looks like a go the distance middleweight. He may just be the perfect witness.
It's Paul Luca.
All right, what do we got?
Murder, suicide, domestic.
Any kids?
No kids, himself and his wife.
Is she up there?
Yes.
What the hell are all these people doing standing around here? This is a crime scene, isn't it? God damn it, get it clear.
Well, there's always something to smile about. That loan shark slime ball, one man hole in the ozone layer, Eddie Wallace, got capped in a bar last night.
Yeah, I heard.
It's gonna be one of my favorite memorial services.
I also heard that the DA's got our friend Kevin O'Rourke nailed for it. Eyeball witness.
Laughing boy?
We picked him up this morning. Okay? Okay. Let's wait outside.
No, okay.
I know you're okay. I just want you to wait outside.
Perfect cream cheese. It's smooth, creamy, and loaded with great taste. And it spreads like magic, too. Made from only the finest natural ingredients. Perfect cream cheese is sure to please you and your entire family. Yes, New York's favorite cream cheese is truly perfect.
Excuse me. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important. Has anyone from our office tried to find out anything about this eyewitness to the Eddie Wallace hit?
The DA's office is gonna be putting a 10-foot fence around this guy and topping it with razor wire.
Really?
Well, it's turned into a turf thing now. You couldn't get near that guy without a baseball bat.
The hell with him. We got our own turf to defend.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Got anything? If it's good, we can use it right away.
Yeah, I got something for you. I need a minute. Saperstein, come here.
Yes, sir.
What's the first thing that Berger asked this witness?
Excuse me?
What's the first thing that District Attorney Berger asked the witness to the Wallace murder?
Name and birth date, sir.
Why? Come on, why?
Criminal records check.
And where is this information held?
Excuse me, you gotta pull up a file.
No, wait, no. Come on,
no,
you've been
no,
up all
no,
night.
no,
Let me do it.
This one I owe.
Okay.
Bingo.
Well, sometime early this morning. I'm sorry. I guess I've had to do this too often. This time I'm just gonna say what I feel. The miserable, no-good sons of bitches have done it again. They killed Paul Luke. No, they murdered Paul Luca and his family just as surely as if they pulled the trigger themselves.
Yeah, he's still a little shook up, so he's gonna take the night off. This is just not a good time. I'm gonna have to talk to you later.
I'm still in business.
I don't want you to worry about any of this. It's just...
grown-up stuff.
Yeah.
Clancy Street. Your place is on Clancy Street.
Yeah, my dad owned the bar. That's kind of why I'm in the business myself.
Yeah, my grandfather used to push a handcart on Clancy Street.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, but now look at you, huh?
Yeah.
U.S. attorney. Falcon and Saperstein. So what can I do for you?
Well, it's just routine, really. It turns out that the man that you saw murdered was an organized crime figure. And we understand that you've identified another organized crime figure as the killer.
We believe that he is a member of a group known as the West Side Rovers. You may have heard of them.
Oh, you mean murders are us? Yeah, I heard of them. Wow. I really walked into something, didn't I? Didn't I do all this with this guy, what's his name, Berger? He said, give me a beat day or night.
Well, there are two separate investigations going on here, Mr. Paxton. The DA, Mr. Berger, his job is to prosecute the specific murder that you witnessed. Our job is to prove that there's a criminal conspiracy that may have caused that murder to take place.
He already did all that.
There's a federal statute known as RICO, Racketeering Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. And that is our strongest tool against organized crime.
I keep my nose clean. I file my taxes on time. I don't interfere with any other guy's business. And the bar I use every night.
What do you want him to do?
Just go in front of a grand jury and give exactly the same testimony he gave to the police.
And it couldn't have been Joe Schmo who gets shot, right? No, a nobody. We're talking dangerous people here.
We guarantee protection for yourself and for your family.
Oh, please. Look, I don't wear blinders down there, all right? I know how things are. I know the jeopardy. Look, maybe you better get yourself another witness. I did my thing already.
How much do you pay for steak in your restaurant, Mr. Paxton?
How much? Too much. 10 cents.
That's because of the payoffs. See, right down the line, everybody is paying off, or is being paid off. Inspectors, drivers, cutters, everyone takes a little piece of the pie, and then just a little bit more. And everybody knows about it. Miserable sons of bitches have become a major factor in your cost of living, whether you know it or not. If we don't do something about that, someday your kids and my kids will have to get their permission to live. Okay, kids, see you later.
Your kids and my kids? That's a new line.
So listen, you want to come over to my place tonight and help me work on it a little bit?
No, not tonight. One of Lucas' leads came through, and I think I should just run it down before I hand it over.
Well, if you'd rather freeze your tush, counting sides of beef, be my guest. But take Woods with you, right?
Right.
Listen, if you manage to come up with some time off in the next few weeks, maybe you'll give me a call?
Asshole.
It's like your father used to say. You do things that are the price of doing business. So do this for me. For us.
Honey, I'm not claiming to be Mother Teresa here, all right? I mean, I'm not claiming to be anything more than half-assed honest. I mean, something like this, they ask you, did you see it? you gotta say yeah. Don't you?
I understand you're leaning on my witness for your grand jury, Mr. U.S. Attorney.
He's not your witness. He's not my witness. He's the people's witness. Now, come on, use your head. We use Rico in this case. We not only get O'Rourke, we get the rest of the mob as well. We clean up a whole bunch of murders and extortions that have been on the blotter for years.
You also get yourself a couple more feet of headlines and videotape.
It's not about that.
I know what it's about. I know just how you operate. And if this weren't a church, I tell you what you really are, which is a self-serving, glory-hunting son of a bitch.
Well, it's a good thing it's a church. I think we need a backup to Mr. Paxton. He's running well at the moment, but we got a long way to go here.
What about Costello, the barkeep? Do you want me to wire the bar?
You read my mind, yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to wire the bar. Why don't you just fix up the paperwork for us?
Here's something. Look at Paxton's statement, page 2.
Paxton?
Yep. I was talking on the phone. Costello was at the bar, serving drinks, facing O'Rourke and Wallace when the shooting started. Okay? Costello, page 3.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
I saw nothing. When the first shot was fired, my back was turned because I was washing glasses.
Sure he was.
We can get him to repeat that in the presence of a federal officer.
In words he'd understand, we'd have him by the balls for perjury.
Ooh, nice talk from an officer of the court. All right. Well, keep charging, boys. We're only halfway up the hill, huh? You get the wiretap papers in order? Have them to me by 3 o'clock. Okay? You got it. Thanks. Ten out of 10.
Oh, well, it was in the record. I mean, anybody would have picked it up.
No, I mean the...
Oh, thanks. You too. I mean, killer tie.
It's a great color on you. Shit. So, you really think that Paxton is in the bank for us? Yeah, hold on.
Well, this is median income, 16-inch color, Mr. Average, six-pack Joe. You know, he got shaky the minute he realized what he was into. You were there.
So what do you think we should do?
I think we should get him to trial before those bad guys start swinging their hammers at him.
See you later.
Now did she wear a sheeny on? I'll have you all to know. And I met her in the garden
where the praties grow.
Well, I sang that in your Dar's bar many a time.
No, my dad's bar?
Oh, 1,000 drunken nights. A lot of great guys. Good times. And your father was one of the best.
Yeah, I thought so.
Why are you trying to put my son in prison, Mr. Paxton?
What?
Kevin. My son, Kevin. You've got a son? What are you doing this for?
Oh, wait a minute. I was just standing there. He did something. I don't think legally I should be having this conversation.
He's kind of wild, okay? I'm not defending his actions. But it's tough out there, you know.
Mr. O'Rourke, I can't talk to you about any of this, and this is on the house, and I think you should go, all right?
You know, your dad, he didn't have a liquor license for 50 years. It was neighborhood. Stay out of our lives. Will you do that? Will you leave us alone, please?
Oh, what is this? Oh, please. He came into my life, all right? I'm the paint on the walls, the carpet on the floor. Now, that's how much notice he took of me when he shot the guy.
You say it was two guys having a fight? It was self-defense.
It was a contract kill, and he was stone cold sober. Listen, I cannot talk to you about any of this, and I most certainly cannot take that, Mr. Owen.
What are you, some sort of vigilante? Some sort of crusade?
Hey, buddy, please.
Now, you don't want to hurt my son, and I don't want to hurt yours. Now, this is how things are done. Neighborhood. You got nothing against my family? I got nothing against yours.
Hey, Breeze, I gotta go home.
What?
I gotta go home. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh my God. Danny. Oh, Danny. You scared me. I think it's just a fuse, huh? Let's go check it.
What are you doing?
In there.
They took the pictures.
You all right?
Help me, please.
So you really are the big butter and egg man around here, huh? Jeez, the view out of the window. I bet you can see the sidewalk kind of clear, eh? Huh?
Yeah, it's a long way from Clancy Street. Sergeant. It's for the lieutenant, right away.
That guy must go through some meat and potatoes in a week, huh? It's nice to see where your tax dollars go. I want somebody like him on my front doorstep 24 hours a day, all right?
I just signed the papers.
And you guarantee protection, right?
Absolutely guaranteed.
Danny, you're gonna have to miss school for 2 days. Think you can handle that?
I guess so.
And no phone calls to your friends until we say so. Okay?
Okay.
Now, your dad's gonna be staying with your Uncle Breeze for a while, so you may not see him for a couple of weeks.
I'm developing other leads, other witnesses. The heat's on you right now because you're the only one that's standing up. I'm not going to leave you strung out there by yourself. I'm working on it.
Yeah, sure, but in the meantime, they gotta sleep 3 to a room in Jeannie's sister's house, and I gotta put everything we own into plastic bags.
Excuse me. We would like your family to know as little as possible about this. So if you could tell your sister you're having marital problems,
Sam's not been making the mortgage. He's been drinking all the money, something like that.
Whatever you like.
Maybe I can make it something really good and have him beat me up. Have something to show, you know. Broken nose, black eyes. You just tell me what to do. You're in charge here now.
I know this is difficult.
It's not just difficult. Please, leave us alone.
Some grand juries sit for as long as 3 years.
3 years? Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Well, you sure as hell better learn it, because people won't tell you. Like they don't tell you there's already been a witness who killed himself. He couldn't take the heat.
Well, I was not directly associated with the Eddie Wallace killing, Mr. Paxton. Mr. Luca was a witness that we were developing in a related but a separate investigation.
You developed the witness? Related but separate. You really got away with the English language, you know that? So I'm right, huh? This witness you developed took a .38 and shot himself.
We appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Paxton.
Mom, when's Dad coming?
I just don't know, Danny.
Is it really worth your while to haul smokes up from North Carolina?
You, me, and nobody likes paying the state $50 and a pack of cigarettes. You in?
Sure. The guy's got to make a living, don't he? And the way I see it, there's no such thing as stealing from the government.
Okay, I guess that's a lock. Saperstein, it's all yours.
Mr. Costello, 2 agents bought these cigarettes from that machine this afternoon. You care to examine the pack?
No seal.
So? The servicing company loves John.
Guy's got to make a living, I suppose.
And there's no such thing as stealing from the government.
You wired me? You got this place wired?
Evasion of local taxes?
Oh, I say we use the big stick. Conspiracy, RICO. We take the house and the borrow.
Can we nail him for racketeering?
Maybe not for the cigarettes. He's got this perjury thing coming up. That should help us.
Perjury? What are you talking about, perjury?
You saw the laughing boy cap Eddie Wallace from less than 10 feet away.
I was over there at the sink. I was looking the other way.
Still under oath, Mr. Costello.
And I'm telling you, on my mother's eyes, I didn't see anything.
And we have a witness who's going to give grand jury testimony that you saw everything, unless you normally serve your drinks walking backwards.
Paxton? Sam Paxton's doing this to me?
You have a choice, Mr. Costello. You can stand up beside Sam Paxton or facing him. It's up to you.
He wouldn't do it. This is a con. He's been coming here for years.
Black and white. You were standing here. Now, Mr. Costello, will you believe the Surgeon General when he tells you these things really are bad for your health?
Yeah, let me talk to Mar.
Hello?
Sam, Danny's gone.
He's what?
Yeah, I think he went to the restaurant to see you. He wanted to know that you would be okay.
All right. No, I'll meet you there as soon as I can, okay? If you get there first, you just wait for me. Yeah, okay.
Marv, Paxton nailed me.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Danny. What are you doing out so late, huh?
I'm looking for my dad. Have you seen him?
You know Costello's bar around the corner?
Yeah.
He might be there, huh?
I just want someone to ask him what the hell he thinks he's doing. Why he's doing this to me. That's all I want.
Inside him?
No.
No?
No.
All right, I phoned the police and I told Breeze to call Falcon and the DA's office too. Get in.
He was desperate to see you. What am I supposed to do? Put bars on the windows? Lock him in at night? Check on him every 10 minutes?
No, but he's a 9-year-old boy. He can do what he's told.
Anything can happen to him out here.
Honey, we'll find him. We'll find him.
What is this, Paxton? Some sort of crusade? What do you want to do?
Let's go get some girls. Wait a minute. Look at this.
Hey, kid, you want to ride?
No.
Come on, get in the car.
No.
Don't give us any trouble.
Leave me alone.
I got him. Put him in the car. Idiot!
No.
Back straight. Open the door. Come on. Get him in. Come on. Come on. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, just family.
I want you in the witness protection program.
Hey, I am not looking to move my family 1,000 miles.
My responsibility is to protect the evidence.
Your responsibility is to protect me and protect my family.
What the hell do you think I'm trying to do here? I'm offering you round-the-clock protection, for Christ's sake. Give you temporary IDs, we'll give you some expense money.
Please, I have something else on my mind right now. Besides, we're a family, we keep in touch.
We can arrange for supervised visits with your family.
Supervised visits? Jesus Christ. The guy who did that's gonna be walking around on bail, and we're gonna be the ones in jail? And you, Mr. Falcon, you shouldn't be on your feet spouting legal talk to me. You should be on your knees, mister, begging my forgiveness.
Now, hold it, Mr. Paxton. Now, look, I'm very sorry that your son got hurt, but he made a mistake. Now, I can't allow this city to continue to be brutalized because one kid makes a mistake.
His fault? Like it's his fault?
I didn't say it was his fault. I said he made a mistake. I don't want to see you make one.
I already made mine. And I'm putting it right. You better believe I'm putting it right.
Paxton. Paxton, wait a minute. They'll do it again, you know. They'll do it to somebody else's kid, only this time maybe without the warning. Now, are we supposed to live like this?
I don't know how we're supposed to live. I gotta look my wife and my child in the face. And that's who I'm looking out for. Period. Now, you just lost this evidence. Somebody loaded a blank tape in there.
You think he means it?
If he does, he better get himself a good lawyer.
Finally grew some brains.
They got a very big stick called civil contempt, did you ask me? You could be in jail as long as the grand jury sits.
So I'll learn Russian. I always wanted to learn a language.
You could learn Chinese, too, because when you get out, they could impanel a new grand jury and start all over again.
Please be sure what you want, Mr. Paxton, because my advice is going to cost you. Even a cooperative witness who plays ball, he's going to be billed between $5,000 and $10,000.
5 and 10,000? That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Rudnick. You might just have to take it in meatloaf and banana cream pie. Why are you doing this to me?
Morning, Mr. Rudnick. You advised your client of the consequences of refusing to testify to the federal grand jury? Especially after my formal offer that he join the Witness Protection and Relocation Program?
I'm right here, Mr. Falcon. As we speak, my son is wearing a couple of pounds of plaster. Now, there's nothing you can do to me as bad as the other guys can do. So why do you want to put me in jail?
Mr. Rudnick, will you please tell your
No,
client...
no, you tell me. I'm standing here right in front of you. You should can the legal speak, Mr. Attorney. Now, you tell me I'm doing wrong looking out for my family? You got a family, right? You identify?
Hey, it's Kevin O'Rourke and his friends I'm trying to put into jail, Mr. Paxton, not you. Look, you happen to be in that bar that night.
I just happen to be meat on the slab is what I am, like my little boy nearly was. My mistake was opening my stupid mouth when the cop asked me.
You want to leave this to your attorney?
Wait a minute. You think I like doing this? You think we haven't tried to find another way to do this? Now, look, Paxton, that big wheel went round and your number came up. Now, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to do the right thing. It's a question of citizenship.
Oh, you're going to sit behind a mahogany desk. You're going to tell me about the price of citizenship?
Everyone who works for me makes sacrifices, Mr. Paxton. There is not a man or a woman in my office who couldn't make 3 times more money in the private sector. And me? I can't even go into a restaurant or a movie house or a men's room without having it checked out first. And it's been that way for too goddamn long now, because too many people haven't got the guts to stand up and open their stupid mouths. Your words, Mr. Paxton. I spend every day of my life in a state of siege. And I do it by choice.
Well, Mr. Falcon, I got a choice, too. I could go right into that grand jury room and I could lie. I could say, no, I saw somebody
my
else.
My client is presenting a hypothetical case.
But I'm not going to do that, Mr. Falcon.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
I am not asking for the right to lie, just to keep my mouth shut. Or is putting a bullet in my brain like your friend Luca the price of being a good citizen, too?
Come on. Let's get a drink of water.
Now, they won't allow me in there, so I'm gonna be sitting here with my dick hanging over the end of it. If you have a question, remember your right to excuse yourself. Come talk to me. Okay. Mr. Paxton, please think twice about stiff-arming the U.S. attorney. State your name.
Samuel De Valera Paxton.
Louder, please.
Samuel De Valera Paxton.
Would you state for the grand jury, please, your place of occupation?
I'm sorry, at this time I refuse to testify.
I could grant you a recess so that you could get further legal advice, Mr. Paxton.
The middle name was De Valera, Mr. Falcon, after another Irish-American who refused to change his mind.
I'll ask you one more time. Where were you at approximately 1:30 in the morning of April 4th of this year?
I refuse to testify on the grounds already stated.
Let the record show that Mr. Samuel De Valera Paxton has been previously granted immunity from prosecution in this matter. That being the case, Mr. Foreman, please notify the marshal that we need the services of Judge Braden. Mr. Paxton is now in contempt.
Feet apart. Okay.
Face forward.
He's clean. Take the ring off.
Open your mouth. Right up. Raise your hands in the air. Turn around. Run your hands through your hair. Let's go. Run your hands through your hair. Spread your legs. And touch your toes. Let's go.
You got a lock on me for the cigarettes. And a perjury thing. Okay. I want to come in. They want me to launder money. I'm scared. Can we talk?
It's no worse than that hotel we stayed in Maui that time. Yeah, if anything, the food's a whole lot better.
Come on, man. I just got my papers.
So how is he?
He's doing okay. He's looking around the room, and They're gonna take him out of bed tomorrow morning.
I miss you.
I got my papers. Give me the goddamn phone.
Jeannie, listen, when you do come, just bring underwear, toothbrush, stuff like that, and maybe 50 feet of rope.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Yeah?
Told you hate line jumpers.
You take a good look at this thing. You're dead, man! I want you to You're dead! I want to kill you, you're dead!
It's okay, Jeannie, it's all right. It had nothing to do with me.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I guess I owe you a thank you, huh? Name's Sam. Sam Paxton.
Yeah, I know. You're doing good, mister.
What?
You're doing good.
What do you mean I'm doing good?
Now we want you to go the extra mile. The way the Falcon's pushing is not enough to keep your mouth shut. Now you gotta positively identify Mr. O'Rourke as the wrong guy. Now we recognize you're gonna get some heat over this, so we're fixing some get-right money.
Some get-right money?
Usually that's what you paid us. But because we know we gave you some trouble, Mr. Paxton, we want to get right with you.
I'm not going on the stand for or against Mr. O'Rourke, all right?
You live in a community. Nobody's alone here. I think someone like you could last a week here. Now, we've been taking care of you, trying to get right with you.
Look, man, I just want to be left alone, all right?
It's a terrifying thing, Mr. Paxton, be left alone. Especially a place like this.
All right, let's talk about Costello for a few minutes, and then you guys gotta get out of here and let me get ready to make this damn speech. Tomorrow, Costello has this big meeting with the mob. Now, he's wearing a wire, of course. So if it goes the way it should, we'll have a couple of West Side Rovers on a RICO charge or two. Conspiracy for the purposes of laundering dirty money, acting as a bagman for corrupt public officials, whatever, we got them. Next, we put the squeeze on these guys. If they don't come across, we hit them on the conspiracy charges. Whatever Paxton decides to do. It's clean, it's simple, I like it.
Okay, but wait a minute. What makes you think Mr. Marr's going to want to do business? I mean...
Excuse me. Can we just have a minute, please? Thanks. The Rovers have had a very good year. They need someone with a cash flow business. They trust Costello. If we're lucky, they could start passing the money tomorrow.
And Costello's definitely gonna wear a wire?
No problem.
So Miss Saperstein says.
Allow me.
Thank you. I'll tell you something. This nasty little incident with the Paxton kid, I think it was a break for us. It shook things up, especially Costello. I think we got lucky there.
Danny's out of the hospital now, in case I missed anybody asking me how he was.
We had an idea of how to save on the electric, so we disconnected the big refrigerator.
Jeannie, please, I can't be thinking about accounts right now, all right? Especially when Breezy is likely trying to put me out of business by stuffing everything with caviar and truffles.
Look at this figure.
What is that?
It came in the mail this morning. No return address. Sam, this is the medical to date. Somebody put the word out. We're only doing half the business. We're starting to hurt. Maybe I should give it to the homeless or something?
Yeah. Either that or shove it back in the nearest mailbox.
How much longer?
Are you gonna finish that?
I thought you were on a diet.
It was.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You talk to the DA?
No, I was working all night. How could I? Besides, I'm afraid of leaks.
All right. Looks good. I'm happy.
Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
What's this?
It's Paxton's release form. If you sign it by 7, he's out by noon.
No. No, Paxton stays where he is.
You sure this isn't getting a little personal between you and him? It's been 4 months.
You think this is personal?
I think we don't need him anymore. I think we can let him off the hook.
I think you're tired. You're missing it, Liz. Well, we've all been working too hard, under a lot of pressure. This case could still go either way.
We lucked out with Costello. You said it.
Hey, we've got 3 truckloads of evidence, hard physical evidence, connecting Marr and O'Rourke and the West Side Rovers to extortion and conspiracy. Sitting here, it all makes a very clear picture. In that courtroom, all the jury sees is a bunch of unconnected dots. But Paxton gets on the stand, and he looks Laughing Boy right in the eye, and he says, "I saw you kill a man in a bar." All those dots fall right into place.
The lock.
That's right, the lock. That's what it's all about, Liz. Now, if you can't handle it, maybe you can find something interesting to work on over in Consumer Affairs, or down the hallway in the Parks Department.
Is there some reason why you don't want to try this case? You afraid of losing? Is that it?
Come on, Liz. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. Bury it for a while, okay?
You're afraid what losing will do to your political career? Oh, come on, Jimmy. They'll always find airplay for that sons of bitches speech.
I am not running for political office.
But you will. I sleep with you.
Ooh.
I know you. Come on. Are you afraid of going one-on-one with O'Rourke? What is it with this guy?
Patience, Liz. Okay? Patience. The case is not ready for trial.
Forensic, wiretaps, patterns of evidence. Give it to the jury. Let them decide.
Hey, that's my license to practice right there on the wall. My name is on the door, and this is my case. I decide when this case goes to a jury. Now, why don't you focus your attention on Costello, your case, the case I trusted you with?
I know my work. Don't talk to me about my work. I just want to know why you're keeping Sam Paxton out there twisting in the wind.
I have my reasons. Okay? He's material. I need him.
Bury it.
And understand something else. If Costello loses his nerve tomorrow, you will squeeze Costello. He's going to wear that wire. He's going to do what he has to do. And if he starts to shake, You'll be the one to put his nuts in a vice.
You don't have to tell me what I'm going to do to Costello. I know what I'm going to do to Costello because I've done it before. And I'll do it again, and I'm good at it. And it stinks.
Government is force. Force. It's not reason, it's not laws, it is force. George Washington said that. And the only justification that public officials can have in using force against ordinary citizens like Paxton and Costello is that our job is to protect and to serve, which is what I'm trying to do here. To protect and to serve. And whether you believe it or not, that's all I really care about doing, which is what you're doing too, and which you're good at, because you care and you believe. You're also a hungry lawyer, which is why you're in this office, and which is why I gave you Costello. So get out there and protect and serve. Keep charging, kid. We're only halfway up that hill.
And we get there, and somebody's dead. Costello or somebody else.
The kid is not dead, for Christ's sake.
That's not the point. What if he was? What if Sam Paxton's child were dead, and you could have gone to trial without the squeeze? Could you live with that?
Yes. Could you?
So you'll know. You'll be under complete gun cover at all times, with full audiovisual contact. And if at any point there seems to be some danger to yourself, we will abort the entire operation. Okay? You all right?
Yeah.
What's he doing on this?
I was told to bring him.
Hey, this is paperwork, not breaking fingers.
Well, maybe they want him reminded. He steps out of line.
Let's go.
Keep your fingers crossed.
You'll cut yourself a nice slice of pie, Costello.
But frankly, I don't think you ought to. Some steaks. It's not around us. Big trouble. Wait a minute. What the hell is she doing?
You want me to abort?
No, wait a minute.
For God's sake, some kind of a rent-a-cop.
You start looking for a bigger slice than the green. Me and my friends have knives, too. They got a rep for using them, okay? Give them the paperwork, will you? I'm sweating my balls off here.
No, it's too risky. Abort. Tell them to abort.
All right, all hands. Abort. Abort.
Stake out! Federal agents! Hold your fire!
Agent down, come in careful. Oh, God, get an ambulance now.
Do you want me to wait for you?
No, sit back at the office.
Really sorry, Jim.
You okay? Who's gonna prosecute him?
I am. Been a long time since I've been in court. Too long. But it's my turf. She used to say that. I could use your help.
You got it.
The government will prove the existence of an ongoing, organized criminal conspiracy, a pattern of criminal activity, which amounts to far more than the sum of the individual crimes committed, and all the more dangerous through being part of a web of corruption and violence in this city. Because when the mob bosses saw a part of the produce business, or the meat business, the fish, flour business that they wanted, wholesale or retail, they didn't go to a bank. They went to the West Side Rovers. The mob wanted to buy your business out. They didn't show up in your office with an accountant. They brought someone like Kevin O'Rourke.
Mr. Marr, some of your friends include officials in public health departments in every borough of the city.
Dinner with Mr. DeSantos, currently awaiting sentencing on extortion charges of his own. Dinner with 2 councilmen, whose responsibilities include the assignment of food contracts.
And here's a picture of you dining with the owner of a trucking company who had to go out of business when his garage was firebombed. You have a wide range of friends, Mr. Marr, all of them willing to pick up the tab, huh?
Friendship. It's a wonderful thing.
Good morning, Mr. Paxton. Sit down. Thank you.
You can just forget about me testifying, all right? I hope you fry in hell for what you're doing to me and mine.
Sit down, Mr. Paxton. I'm getting a crick in my neck.
Look, all I want to hear about your neck is it's broken.
All right. Take him back. How's your business doing, Mr. Paxton?
What's that?
Your business. The reason I ask is that you've been very good for other people's businesses around town. Just the possibility of your testimony has significantly reduced their overheads lately. Marr, O'Rourke, the Rovers, the people they soldier for, they haven't been making their collections, thanks to you.
Can I go now? Because if I don't go now, I'm going to miss Guiding Light.
Think Costello's gonna stand up?
It's a lonely walk to the witness box when you know you're gonna turn around and have Kevin O'Rourke smiling at you.
Let's go.
Please, Mr. Costello, it's a simple question. Do you see the man who shot Eddie Wallace in your bar in this courtroom?
I don't. No.
Louder, please.
No.
No further questions. You could step down now, Mr. Costello. I need Paxton.
No, we have plenty of evidence still. We're fine.
No, I need Paxton.
Paxton! Paxton! Are you Paxton civil contempt now?
Yeah.
All right, you out of here. You gonna leave, Paxton, or maybe you're starting to like it in here?
Did you hear that? Huh? Did you hear that? Woo! Some of these. Put it on a tap. Hey, how often do you get out of jail, right?
Mr. Paxton, obviously, I've decided not to compel your testimony. However, I am asking you to volunteer it.
Come on, Mr. Paxton, do us all a favor. Will you stand by your identification of Kevin O'Rourke?
Come on.
I can subpoena you, Mr. Paxton. If you still say nothing, I can have you locked up.
Why don't you just do it? We can take anything now.
I can't do this.
You realize, of course, that since you're no longer a witness, I can't offer you any more protection.
My best protection, Mr. Falcon, is keeping my mouth shut. You're gonna be going on to bigger things, Jack. Me, I gotta climb back into my life again.
Today with brisk easterly winds, expect a high near 52 degrees. Clear tonight with a low near 41. Tomorrow, more sunshine and slightly warmer temperatures. With the wind...
$9,900, 10,000. $10,000 of get right money. $10,000 even. Of course, I was wrong before on this. I made some wrong choices before on this. Sal, how you doing? Hey, Sam. Joe, how are you?
I don't think I have the soup today. Oh, the salad is fine. Okay. Okay, that'll be good, yeah. Okay, yeah.
What's this? Please. Oh, no, please. Oh, William. Oh, get him down. Please, get down.
Where the hell you been? We got a business to run here. Come on.
Hey, what is this? You cut $1 off the entrees?
Ah, come on. The service has been lousy. I had to keep them coming through the door somehow.
We work on a cost plus a third, Breezy.
Let me tell you something. The way the heat's been on lately, you can't believe how the cost of living has fallen these last couple of months.
Oh, yeah?
This is a sensational track. Oh, yeah. Meat, produce, everything's cheaper. It's a carbonade.
It's a stew.
It's not a stew.
It walks like a stew, and it squawks like a stew.
Yeah, the hell with those rovers. You had a lot of guys running scared. You ready to sling some hash?
So how are we doing here, all right? We'll start charging you guys rent here. You know why? Because you never leave here.
Sam? I heard. Good to see you this side of the wall.
Oh, it's good to be this side of the wall, let me tell you. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Well, what do you got to give me heartburn?
Hey, what do we have that don't give you heartburn? Sit down. Give my man a beer here, will you?
So, how's Danny?
Danny? He's all right. He's all right.
You know, they never meant to hurt the kid. They just wanted to talk to him, and he panicked.
What are you talking about? Did you see this?
No, I didn't see nothing. It was 1 in the morning.
You saw these goons slap around my 9-year-old boy and you didn't do nothing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, it's over. And by rights, I'm the guy with the grievance here. You're the one who dropped me in it.
You didn't even come forward after you sit on your hands while the cops are out looking for them?
I put myself on the line. You ask Falcon.
Stick a beer towel in your ears that night so you couldn't hear him when he was screaming? Or what? And up here, what do you got? A sign saying closed?
Maybe I do. And you'd know about it because that's you too. We all know your history the last couple of months.
Get out of here. Get the hell out. Oh, hey, everybody. The floor show's over. Honey, get to work. Okay.
How you doing, stranger?
I've been better. No, God damn it. No more.
Mr. Paxton, you wanted to see me.
After O'Rourke shot the guy, he looked at me like I was nothing. Like I didn't signify. Like none of us signify. And he knew I was gonna keep my mouth shut. Well, I just seen that look one too many times. So you got what you want, Mr. Falcon. I'm here. And I'm going in that tunnel again.
Okay.
They sent Costello. He got the word, get right, go see Paxton, keep him sweet, lay the neighborhood on the sucker. And I nearly bought it. They're standing up, cheering me.
You went to Falcon?
They're standing on chairs, cheering me. Only it wasn't me they were cheering. They were cheering this dumb ox and themselves for still keeping the I don't know nothing, I didn't see nothing neighborhood thing. The dumb ox who kept his mouth shut, forgetting that he had only done it because someone had smacked it
So
shut.
you went to Falcon. Who did this to us?
Well, I got news for them. There ain't a neighborhood anymore. A neighborhood is something different. A neighborhood is people looking out for each other. It's protection and getting something in return, and somebody swung a wrecking ball against that, and the neighborhood went that way.
So you're gonna set it straight now, right? Is that it? We can only take care of the people in our own lives. Our friends, our family. Now you do this, and I don't know what it means for us. We can't go through this again.
Paxton's here, ready to go.
Paxton's here.
Your Honor, I'd like to call another witness. It's time the government calls Samuel Paxton.
Objection! There was no disclosure.
Order! Order! This courtroom will come to order!
Left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Take the stand.
State your name and occupation, please.
Samuel De Valera Paxton, restaurateur.
Mr. Paxton, would you please tell the court where you were at approximately 1:30 in the morning of April 4th of this year and what you saw there?
At the time stated, I was on the telephone in a bar run by Mr. Costello. A man walked in, walked right past me. He went up to this other man and started talking about 10, 15 feet away. You want I should point out this other man? Should I identify him?
I want the deal. I want it now. Go.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Paxton, you can step down. What? Request a sidebar, Your Honor.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You don't want me to point him out?
No, Mr. Paxton. You've done quite enough. Thank you. Please step down. And can we please separate Mr. O'Rourke from the other defendants?
You dirty son of a bitch! You're finished! You hear me? You're finished!
Lawyers, restrain your client.
Will the defense attorney please
You cut a deal. Is that what you did? You cut a deal with that guy?
You're goddamn right I cut a deal with him. You're gonna roll up the West Side Rovers for me, maybe more.
Mr. Falcon, was that the agenda?
Don't you get it? He goes into the witness protection program. From now on, it's his ass thereafter, not yours. Go home, Mr. Paxton. You can have your life back.
Wait a minute. This was the agenda, right? I'm only the nail you hang him on the wall with.
You came through like a champ for me, too.
Mr. Falcon, I might even have walked away from my marriage for coming here.
Forget it. Go home. It's over.
Mr. Falcon, when I put it in his face, that felt good. I was feeling good up there. The best I've felt in a long time. I was going all the way for you, and the whole time you're waiting for him to give you the high sign?
And now you can walk out of this room and never have to look over your shoulder again for the rest of your life. Don't you understand? Congratulations. You did your thing.
May I just have a word with you, Your Honor?
Oh, I get it. So I'm only half-assed honest. You got to make a living. But I was there confirming some things. Mr. Falcon, you understand? There was things being confirmed, and you weren't even listening.
I heard you. I heard you for me. I heard you for O'Rourke. I heard you for those 4 creeps there whose grins you wiped right off their faces. For everyone outside this courtroom looking for someone like you to send a message to the wise guys.
I don't give a damn for them.
I heard you for Paul Luca and his wife. I heard you for someone who used to work for me. Maybe most of all, somebody I cared for. I was listening for her, too.
You. You and me, Mr. Falcon. That's all I wanted to hear.
I heard you.
You got your perfect witness, right?
Right.
That's who he was after. He had to drive a truck through us to get to him.
You can leave now? That's it? It's over?
Yeah, it's over.
You signed off.
Listen, you got a card or something? You do takeout? Hmm? I mean, thanks to you, we're going to be working a lot of late ones.
No, we don't. Come on, honey.
You look good in there, Mr. Restaurateur.
Did I?
Yeah?
You know when I did what I had to? I finally felt good about the whole mess.
I couldn't have missed it.
Well, thanks for showing.
You know, when Mr. Falcon asked you...
It's over. Come on, I'll buy you lunch.
But I mean, it's just...
It's over. That stuff just don't even signify anymore. It just ain't material to our lives.
Material.
What? You don't like that lawyer word?
No.
I think I've been hanging around the legal profession too much.
I think so.
That's a breeze type, $15 an entree sort of.